Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsy69. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something we haven't done for a very long time. Basically, we haven't done this since we was pretty much getting thousands and thousands and thousands of views, and I just pretty much wanted to help other YouTubers. So those that have known me, those that have been around from my early days, when I started to get quite big on YouTube, especially for the Blitz world, there's nothing more I wanted to do than is to help other YouTubers out. So there's loads of YouTubers that I have recommended to people. There's loads of YouTubers that I have shouted out to help them along the way, and some of them have actually gone on to do really good things. And basically, that is what we're not going to shout them out, but we're just going to tell you guys who you should be watching in the YouTube world of What Blitz. So of course we are going to start off with Droodles Blitz. Yeah, it's a bit controversial. I know people have their thoughts about Droodles. I know blah blah blah, and you know it's Droodles after all. But at the end of the day, if you want tank reviews, if you want tank news, especially when it comes to new tanks, new events, etc., or generally how to play tanks from a pro kind of point of view, then Droodles is definitely up there at the best. He doesn't have 104,000 subscribers for nothing. He doesn't have 104,000 subscribers because of his what do you call it? Because of his not so much personality, but you know, I think you get my drift. He has it for a reason, and that is because he is still very good at what he does. Moving on to the next YouTuber. Next up, we have a very good friend of mine. It is, of course, Panto, my internet wife. He keeps saying that I'm his wife, but nah. He's my wife. He is the woman in this relationship. He always has been, and he always will. I don't care what he says. If he tells you otherwise, honestly, do not listen to him. He is the wife. I am the husband. So, but you know, as it says here, gameplays, reviews, live streams. I know he went away for a very long time, but he is back. He's back making videos, and he is back live streaming. And if you haven't checked out his latest, I haven't even watched his latest video, but his second to latest, the Smasher one. It's a completely different video to what he normally does, and it's done very good, and that is what Panto said he's going to start doing. He is going to start coming back. He's not going to release as much content as he used to, but the content he does release is going to be 10 times better. And the video with the Smasher, honestly, go watch it. I will watch the concept one a bit later on, but it's done completely different, and I do think now the way he does his videos, there is no one else out there that does the videos the way he is doing, and of course he's not a bad player as well, so it's definitely worth checking Panto out. Moving on, and another controversial, it is of course Marmite. Now again, we've had our ups and downs with old Marmite, but his videos are good, especially if you do want a little bit of drama in your life. But to be fair, even with the drama videos that he done, especially about Droodles, like I like the way he does his videos. I think it's very good, and definitely another YouTuber to watch out for. Yes, he doesn't get as many views, but that's fine. It doesn't matter if you don't get as many views as some of the others, but they are still worth watching. And again, it's someone different that does his videos a bit different to other people. So Marmite is definitely a YouTuber, one to watch as well. Moving on. Next up, we have N90. Now, N90 has been around for a very long time. I've known him for quite a while now. He's a brilliant player. He's great when talking about tournaments. He's great at talking about skill. He is honestly a very good player. I've been in the same clan as him, and he's been in the top top clans, especially when it does come to tournaments as well. He is a pro player. He's a very good player and a very good YouTuber. So N90 is definitely a channel you should subscribe to. And we have Economics Mate, of course, very good friend of mine, the Aussie. Well, the second Aussie. He's not the first Aussie, but he is a very good friend of mine. You know, he's made a comeback. He has been putting out a lot of content lately, and definitely worth a watch. You know, he's a very nice guy as well. So honestly, Economics Mate, he is a very good friend of mine, and of course, go subscribe to Eco and just give his videos a watch. You know, some people may like it, some people may hate it. That's the same with any YouTuber, to be fair. You might love it, you might hate it, you might just think, eh. But Eco is a nice guy. The fact that he's making a comeback to YouTube as well is spot on. So Economics Mate, another channel you should watch. We move on to another Aussie. It is I was going to say the dad of Blitz, but I think he's so old that he's probably the granddad of Blitz. I'm not going to lie. I'm only joking, Bushka. Bushka is the original. He is the top G. He is the reason why most of us YouTubers are here now. You know, like he's the main reason I started YouTube, him and then Skate Extreme, but mostly Bushka. So he was one of the biggest YouTubers back in the day. He used to do some replays every weekend, and I used to always send him replays. And every weekend, it was at a certain time, I would because of time difference, I would wake up and then check his channel out to see if just to see if he uploads one of my replays, and he has done a few times. And yeah, that was my routine. But yeah, Bushka is definitely the granddad of Blitz. He's not that old, but yeah, he's old. I've met him a few times as well. He's got so much energy. He makes his videos with a lot of energy, and I like that. His live streams, again, with the same amount of energy. His tournaments, when he goes to World of Tanks, when he does the tournaments live, again, the energy is just like no other person. No other YouTuber will have the energy like Bushka does. Even though he's probably the oldest, he goes on as if he is the youngest with that energy he's got. But honestly, Bushka, I've met him a few times, as I've said, at Tankfest, and he's such a nice guy as well. And again, I don't think hardly any of us YouTubers would be here today if it wasn't for Bushka. See, he is the OG of Blitz. Yes, he cut off a little bit to do other things. He is making a comeback. He still does do content. But yeah, he is. I owe a lot to Bushka, and so does every other YouTuber, because if it wasn't for him, we would not be here. And of course, we've got different kinds of channels, just like Angel, and of course, What Blitz Joe. These are like the meme channels, the funny channels. What Blitz Joe and Angel, very funny, very good editors as well. The way they edit their videos, yeah, I just love their ideas. Some of the stuff they think about when they make their videos, and so their channels are more not so much content related reviews. It's more the funny side of Blitz. So both of these are definitely worth the watch. Another pro player is, of course, Peter. Now, Peter is one of the best in Blitz. I'm not going to lie. He is very good player. He is, as you can see by his thumbnails, like, he is one of the best players. 71%, only 71% win rate, only 2,600 average damage, and only almost 50,000 battles. But honestly, when it comes to talking about sort of reviews from a pro, I know there are some of us like myself that do reviews from an average kind of player, which a lot of people are. But if you do want to become a pro, like a real pro, then someone like Peter is the guy to watch, because he is a very good player. Talking about good players, another one of the best in the game is his Raw Fatness. One of the nicest guys you'll ever see on the internet, honestly. I've been told he is like it in real life as well. Sadly, I haven't met him. I have had the opportunity to meet him a few times over here in the UK, where he did get, he kind of had to cancel. And of course in America, where I had to cancel. And of course in, I think in Minsk, I could have gone. And in Lithuania, I could have gone as well. But sadly, I've had to sort of turn them down because of real life. But yeah, I could have met Fatness many times. And I really hope I do. I know he's got a job now. He's moving on. Hopefully, he will be back with some more videos. But still, his videos are there. Just because he's left, it doesn't mean you can't watch him. And again, if you watch Fatness, especially when it comes to live streams, he will talk and talk and talk. He will talk about what he's doing, why he's doing it, who to go for, why to go for. He is one of the best in the game and definitely someone you can learn from. And again, we move on with good players, very good players. And we have Flossy. Flossy is someone that I've really just started to watch, to be fair. I haven't known Flossy for too long, but obviously last weekend I did do a stream with Flossy. Super chill guy, very good player. And he will also teach you how to play the game, how to angle certain tanks. I mean, if you watch his E100 videos not so long ago that he done like a couple of days ago, he teaches, he sort of talks about the E100, about angling, etc. So yeah, Flossy, he doesn't have too many subscribers at the minute. I mean, still 5,000 subscribers, but I think this time next year he will have a lot more than the current subscriber count that he has got. And we have another good friend of mine, Scanner Slow. Yes, HD Android Gaming, 107,000 subscribers he has got. He literally came from nowhere. He's always been around. He's always been a good friend of mine. I remember he had literally next to no subs at all. And then he starts doing things that nobody else does. He gets into training rooms and he just makes videos for the fun of it. I mean, some of the videos that, or most of the videos that he does is pointless. I mean, honestly, they are. Let's just look at his popular, a KV2 versus an E100. His most viewed video. Who cares if a KV2 will be beating E100? But it is still interesting to watch. So all these videos, like Easter eggs. I remember I wanted to make an Easter egg video and I had to ask him where all the Easter eggs are, and he sort of he helped me make the video. But yeah, all these, like, can a tier 1 kill a tier 10? These are all pointless videos, but are still very interesting and are still fun to watch. So definitely, I've met him a few times as well. Very nice guy. Definitely go sub to Scanner. And next up we have Trap Melon. Now, Trap kind of come from nowhere as well. Like, I've known him a long time. Never really sort of done the YouTube scene, but he hit it when he knew. Like, he knew when to hit it, and he sort of took off, not because of his videos. You know, look at his videos 5 months ago, 6 months ago, 7 months ago. But where he really hit it off is he see the market. And of course, that is with the YouTube Shorts. So if you do want a YouTube Short, head over to Trap Melon, because not only does he release a lot of shorts, but he's also a very good player. So if you do like your shorts, Trap Melon is the guy to watch. And the last one, let's just add this in here. What B? Up and coming YouTuber. Some people may like him, some people may hate him. He has only got 500 subscribers, so let's help him along the way. Let's at least get him to 1,000 subs. Why should you watch him? Well, this is why you should watch What B.
Apart from that, BC is the most nicest Blitz creator in the community. Like, look at the guy. He's got his good language, his good tone. He's so nice. He's so kind with everybody, and he's just a nice man. You know, nobody can hate Meadsy. I don't think anybody hates Meadsy.